One day we boys all loaded up our guns, went out to do some hunting and to have a little fun. We took a little whiskey and some dandelion beer, and we marched along together till we came upon a deer. Then we fired our guns, the deer started running, kept us mighty busy just a-pumping in the shells. Fired and we fired, but they still kept a running. Some branches off a poplar was the only thing that fell. Well, we kept on a-walking till we came to some oaks. We were feeling kind of tired, so we stopped to have a smoke. We laid our rifles down and we lit our cigarettes, and a buck jumped out beside us and he scared us half to death. But we fired our guns, the deer started running, kept us mighty busy just a-pumping in the shells. Fired and we fired, but they still kept a running. Some branches off a poplar was the only thing that fell. When we stopped for our dinner, it was looking like a storm, so we built a little fire, our sandwiches to warm. A couple of the boys were busy counting up their shells, when fell into the fire, blew our dinner all to well. Now we fired our guns, the deer started running, kept us mighty busy just a-pumping in the shells. Fired and we fired, but they still kept a running. Some branches off a poplar was the only thing that fell. Well, they ran through the willers and they ran through the poplars and they ran through the cherries where a snake couldn't crawl. We kept on a-shooting till our rifles overheated and the smoke got so thick that we couldn't see at all. Now we kept on a-hunting, but we never got a deer. The only thing we killed was the whiskey and the beer. Then they took away our rifles and they locked us up in jail, 'cause a farmer didn't like us shooting off his horse's tail. We fired our guns, the deer started running, kept us mighty busy just a-pumping in the shells. Fired and we fired, but they still kept a running. Some branches off a poplar was the only thing that fell.